Free burgers! Where? Behind you! Thank goodness for prepositions. Imagine not knowing where the free food is. If you want to know how to use prepositions, then stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm super excited that you're here. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video. Also, don't forget to check out my website. I offer free trial lessons and other very interesting courses. And if you sign up and become a member of my website, you will enjoy a monthly newsletter and free PDFs. Today's topic deals with prepositions. Prepositions are great when we talk about something and we want to know how it is related to something else. Also, when. And when talking about free food, this is important because we want to know, is it behind us or in front of us? Will it be available in 10 minutes or at 3 p.m.? Yeah, that's important. There are different types of prepositions. And the most important ones are prepositions of time and place. So let's look at the prepositions of time first. The preposition on. On is used for the days of the week. So you say on Monday, on Friday, on Saturday, on Tuesday, and so on. The preposition in. This preposition is used to describe years, months, seasons, time of the day, or to describe a period of time. For example, in August, in winter, in 2006, in 3 years, in the morning, in the evening, in 5 hours. The preposition at is used to describe the nighttime, weekends, or a certain point of time. At night, at the weekend, at 3 p.m. For is used to describe a situation that has happened over a certain point of time. And I said has happened. I'm already indicating that it is used for the present perfect simple or present perfect continuous. And you would say for 2 years or for 2 hours. I have been studying for 2 hours. The preposition ago. Ago indicates that something happened in the past. For example, 2 years ago or 5 years ago. The prepositions to or until. This describes a certain point of time where something starts and then ends at a certain point of time. For example, from Monday to Friday, or from Monday until Friday, or from 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Prepositions of place. Let's start with the preposition in. In can be used when talking about streets, buildings, rooms, towns, countries, but also books. I found something in a book or in a newspaper, paper in general, but also to say I'm in a car or I'm in the truck. So you can say I'm in the kitchen, or I'm in LA, or I'm in Brazil at the moment, or I read this in this book, or I'm driving in my car, or I'm sitting in the car, or I'm in the taxi. So when it comes to transportation, everything where you're like have to squeeze in and you cannot just like go in standing like into a bus or an airplane, you have to say in. So I'm in the car, I'm in the truck, or I'm in a cab or taxi. The preposition at. At can be used when talking about something next to, or if you're like by an object. So I'm at the door, for example. But you can also use it when talking about a place where you do something typical, like I'm at the cinema, or I'm at school, or I'm at work. The preposition on. We can use it when we want to say that something is attached to something. For example, the picture is on the wall. Or when we want to describe something that is just on a surface, then we can say it's on the table, or it's on the kitchen counter, or it's on the floor. But we can also use it to describe a certain position. For example, on the left, on the right, or for a floor in the house. So it's on the first floor, it's on the 4th floor, it's on the 6th floor, and so on. Or for public transportation, as I explained before. For public transportation, we use on. So you're on a bus, you're on a plane, or you are on a train. Last but not least, on is used for television and radio. So you can say, I saw this on TV, or I heard this on the radio. The preposition under is used to describe that something is on the ground or lower than something else. So you can say it's under the table, the bag is under the bed, the paper towel is under the sink. The preposition over can be used as across. So you're getting to the other side. For example, you need to walk over the bridge to get there. Over can be also used when talking about overcoming an obstacle. I climbed over the wall. Or it can mean more than. Over 16 years ago. So more than 16 years ago. The preposition to is used when talking about a movement towards a person or a building. For example, I go to the cinema. But it's also used when talking about a movement towards a town, city, village, or a country. To go to London, to go to Ireland. But it's also used when talking about a movement towards a place in general. I have to go to the kitchen. I have to go to the living room. And it's used when talking about to go to bed. The preposition into can be used, for example, when we talk about entering a room or a building. English prepositions can be very confusing, but I hope that this helps you and that you can use this in your everyday life while you're talking in English. If you need more information, then please leave a comment. I will gladly answer it. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video. I hope to see you soon in another episode of Learn English with Sandra.